Hey, welcome to another sniper video. I am still a bit jet lagged, even though I've been home for almost half a week now. It's just like something's like draining my energy somewhat. I'm not sure what, but hopefully getting back into Team Fortress 2 making videos will probably be interesting. It could be something that whenever I wake up, I just instantly wake up instead of like gradually. So I'm just gonna be fast forwarding this. So basically, this was the day I got back from Korea and Japan. I was in Korea first for 8 days, meeting up with old friends and host families, and then I was in Japan hanging out with one of my bestest Norwegian buds who lives and works in the Japan. So I was pretty jet lagged, and there's just something about when you're sniping that it's a lot easier to snipe and stay focused when you are just super tired, because you don't really have a lot of like thoughts in your head and just doing different kind of things like that. And also my aim isn't the best right now because I haven't played for a while, because I found that sniper aim is something that decays at an alarming rate. However, I always feel that I'm able to get it back if I just keep playing. Of course, you're gonna see that the aim isn't as sharp as it is, you know, taking a long vacation, not playing any FPS games really, just, I think I played TF2 once and some Overwatch while I was in Korea, so not the most interesting of stuff. So here we are defending, so I'm just gonna go through my head. What's go throughing my head? Yes, that's words, and I didn't even notice that guy sneaking up on me. So here we are, we're back. No matter, I'm gonna shoot the Spyro in the face, and then our teammates will just let him live, I guess. Anyway, we're still defending here on last on CP, whatever, Moss Rock? Yeah, this was his map. It's called Moss Rock. I remember that. It's always hard to remember the maps that's only been in a game for almost a year now.
Thanks, mate.
Like a bug's like, anyone spy check? It's like, everybody just do the handshake. If you see a teammate and he looks at you, shoot at your teammate. That way you show that you are not a spy and you're not wasting anyone's time. Trying to hit this demo here, managed to get the headshots, or not body shot would have sufficed. Doing the charge shots. So as for sniper, there's many different styles that you can apply and use, and personally I prefer just whatever works. And right now it's not really working because we keep getting killed over and over. This guy is dead. Yep. Some people will yell at you for doing body shots, and if they do that, that means they are tilting, which means they are playing worse, which is good for you. So right here is on this map I found is the best like sort of sniper spot. It's very easily protected with sentries from your team to prevent any kind of bombers. And also you have this super long sight line here that you can do. So right now I was just waiting for him to land a body shot on that guy, trying to get a headshot on this pyro, but he was not predictable. And tried to headshot this heavy and shoot him in the head. That's part of the body, so that's why we get a body shot. But then we finish him off with a headshot. See a sniper in the back, shoot him in the arm. Try to land a headshot on that guy as he gets Uber, not easy. And then we get sniped by that guy. I think I shot him in the throat, it looked like. There was definitely blood on his chin. Looks like they're about to capture, and he's present, I guess. Throw Girardi a bit late on the point, take out this sniper. What's really interesting about like when you play against players who aren't, you know, as top tier as I am, who have like 10,000 hours in the game and God knows how many hours in TF2. I actually don't know how many hours I have on Sniper because my stats actually got swapped to another account, to an alternate account that I have, like just all of the stats and like the achievements and everything. Everything happened in May many years ago, and I talked to Steam support about it several times and they never responded. However, when I created a new ticket regarding like my Google spreadsheet link being flagged as a malicious link. They really couldn't do much, but at least they replied somewhat. So that's cool. So yeah, about the players, like sometimes when you kill someone as a sniper, a lot of times the thought will go through their head like this, like, oh, if he's a sniper, then I'm gonna kill him too, because I'm gonna be a sniper as well. He will never suspect such a thing. And basically what just happens is that because I played sniper more than them, I know how sniper versus sniper works, and they don't. I just keep killing them. So I remember this in the old like pub days as well, when community servers were good and I had the most fun playing this game. But there were some people who would just switch to sniper and continue. Like at first I would be getting mauled as like demo or soldier, and then they would switch to sniper to try and get me, and then they would continue to get mauled when I was a sniper, and then they eventually just switched back and just started bombing me instead. Also, watch your back for the sniper dots. I thought there was a dot on the wall. I saw it, but I'm not sure where he was, the guy who had the dot on the wall. It's a bit of an interesting design that unfortunately isn't very common in games these days, because everybody was like, hey, is that a sniper class? Better fucking let everybody on the map know where you are after you shoot the thing. And then we're gonna try and get the scout. We shoot him. Body shot's all we need. And then we get flanked and shot in the head, which is fine, happens. I mean, if you're just gonna kill another sniper and he's better than you, just kill him whenever he's busy with something else. Shooting people in the head is part of the body, so we get a body shot and shit. Oh, but luckily teammate saves the day. And then Medi kills us up nice and easy. You don't need to go back into spawn. Having overheal helps. And then you're getting killed by this guy again. So far, it looked pretty grim for a moment there, but we did survive. Like that. I felt so bad, like just getting owned by these low-tier players because I play like utter ass. Like my reaction time was probably like over a second, which is insanely slow. So, gonna have to get back into shape. But I've been playing a game that my friend introduced me to while I was in Japan called Divinity Original Sin 2 Deluxe Edition, and that game is fantastic. If you ever like RPG games with a lot of story and a lot of like choices that actually matter, and you can actually kill anyone you meet, like for whatever reason, go for it. It's pretty great. I like it so far. It has amazing integration, and it's like no bullshit. There's like no DRM. So basically, like I have two computers in my house, and sometimes I have friends over and we do a bit of a LAN or we play some games together, and sometimes I have like a game that I want to play that isn't free or something like that, and often there's like this DRM that prevents us from doing that. However, not the case with this game. The game's like, oh, you own a copy? Cool. You can just close Steam and open it directly, and then you can play two people. You can LAN with yourself. And it's just good guy developers all over, and I wholeheartedly recommend that game. And also we win. But let's do another game. Can't just have an 8-minute and 26-second video, can we? Alright, so here we are on Burn Blitz, and that's a guy. Gotta be careful. So this is something you can do as a sniper. Like, just stay steady, get the heavy. Yeah, important target. Throw the Girardi on the payload. Hit everything. And then bolt out of there while your teammates does nothing, because our team only has a single soldier that can do some work, but more people will join. I'm pretty sure the spy is somewhere. Okay, so we gotta run away from the spy where he doesn't chase us. Good. So coming up this weekend, it's gonna be another one of these play tests for the modded community server that I host on my computer. There will be a showcase video sometime later, just to showcase all the changes and stuff like that. So recently, today, I've been tinkering with some stats on the shortstop for the scout, which is a weapon that I could never get a good hold of, ever. Like the feeling of the weapon is just really not great. It feels like I could never get a good feel of it, like when to use it. Sure, it's meant to be like better at mid-range than regular shotguns or scatter guns. And oh yeah, what this stellar sniping, holy shit. Look at this, I can't hit anything. I'm just so tired. And like the mimics and everything is off, and yeah, So this is probably the worst I've played like since I started playing, I guess. I can't get anything. Jesus, is awful. But yeah, been tinkering with the shortstop, yes, and I had a couple of versions that I'm gonna try. I tried to make one version that makes it feel more like a pistol, and I did a version where it felt more like a shotgun. I think that worked a bit better because I did make it so that it played similar to that of a pistol, but it had like a lot more damage to be on the par with the rest of the Scout's primaries. However, it just felt really weird to have like 2 pistols for a Scout, especially with the Scout main weapon, because usually the pistol is like a finisher, and to have like 2 finishers, except one finisher is better than the other, is really strange. So, but I was a lot happier with the shotgun draft. So if you want to try it, you can join the server, the HiGPS balance mod server, and check it out. If there's nobody on the server, don't worry. As soon as you join, there will be bots present, and the bots will also be using unlocks and stuff like that. So if you just want to check it, you can. And now I was like, hey, you're missing 2, asshole. And yes, confidence regained. Nothing is worse than shooting a sniper that just keeps killing you constantly. Anyway, yes, so you can do that. Bots will join as soon as you join, so you can at least try the different unlocks. And yeah, try the shortstop. I'm still tweaking it because basically the old issue with it was that the reload was too long, and the reload really screwed you over a lot of times. So basically what I did, I increased the damage so it's closer to the scatterguns, but it's not. It doesn't do as much damage, but it probably does more mid-range, but not close range. But it's not like garbage anymore. So what I basically did, increase the damage, lowered the firing speed, and then I had the reload be close to that the original design, so it's almost as quick as a revolver. Or I mean, pistol for the Scout is a little bit slower, which means that instead of getting fucked over by you mismanaging the reload mechanic, which is that it reloads all 4 at once, it's basically just punishing you if you miss your shots more, because it's slightly slower than a scattergun to fire, which worked better in my opinion. So that's cool. What else did I do? Yes, so I'm also it's kind of like a fun weapon. If you watch the episode, the original is now a nuke. That was kind of interesting to do, very fun. Of course, I'm not going to put like a nuke in the game. That's really stupid. But I do want to, like, it's always fun to like do some strange balancing stuff, because usually if you invert, basically, god damn it, I forgot to parse my own demo for the console commands. Whenever I turn up the volume in the game, it turns here, so that's why it suddenly goes loud. I have to put it down again. But yeah, basically what the current state of the original, it's not documented anywhere, but it's basically like the inverted version of the direct hits, where it will have slower bullets, do less damage, but have larger explosion radius. And it's like the exact opposite. Like, usually the rockets are like 80% faster projectile speed or something. Is it? Hold on, let me check. Yeah, instead so it's like 20% projectile speed, or it's like 20%. It's like 80% slower projectile speed, basically. It's like reverted, which is kind of hilarious. So it's currently in the community server as well, so if you want to try that, it's pretty fun. But the explosion radius is pretty darn huge, and you will hit a lot of players that you normally wouldn't hit. And also the explosive, like the radius of the graphic is unchanged, so it still looks pretty much the same, but it's actually a lot bigger. In some situations, where if you had like 3 dispensers in a row and you shot the middle one, the regular rocket launcher would only hit 1, but with the original, you would hit all 3. That's cool. So if I'm sounding a bit tired, it's because I am. I don't know, man. I've just been super tired this past few days. Like, I've been waking up tired, been tired all day. And then I'm just tired, go to bed, sleep up, and I wake up like super quickly. Like, it's not like before it was like, oh, I'm awake, okay, slowly wake up, yeah, do a slumber. Now he's like, boom, I'm awake, just go. And also, I'm so tired, I fall asleep instantly. So maybe this could be a good opportune moment to, you know, have proper sleeping schedule and not, you know, completely screw myself over like I did for the past year and a half. So maybe I can do that. So this is a good sniper. I'm gonna be rambling a lot because there's really not much to tell here. So I'm just gonna be waiting here. Shoot this guy. So right here is a very good spot for sniping on defense. If you have like a sniper here and a couple of sentries, it's gonna be very difficult for your other team to do anything. And this is also a thing that you can do as a sniper. That was just such a lucky shot. I'm not sure if I saw a spike cloak, but sometimes I just shoot pot shots and I hit something. It happens like once every maybe like 200 shots. I just do that. But a lot of snipers don't do this. Like, a lot of sniper will be like, oh, gotta practice my quick scopes and stand in the chokes and quick scope there. But no, it's fine. You can just stay here. If someone comes, you can shoot and watch me fucking miss every shot on this medic. This medic should die. And I was like, I just can't hit him. Just can't. Just pull the trigger. Nope. Missed. Alright, try again. And there's the medic. Oh, no, I could. If I was just faster, I could headshot him. If I wasn't tired, I would have definitely got him. And I missed again. Ooh, okay, this time for sure. For Rizzle. Alright, just get. Oh, great, the Uber. He actually had enough time to charge a full Uber while dodging all of my shots. And now we have a double Uber demo. Double, and then I sniped the engineer. Alright, so I hit the okay, so I redeemed myself a little bit. Okay, so if they're on the same playing field as me, I can shoot them, no problem. Oh no! Oh no, this is gonna be very tough. My aim is like so bad. And there he is again. Oh. Damn it. And nothing makes me angrier than people apologizing for killing you. Like, oh, sorry for body shots. Like, your body shots are a totally legit strategy. It's like, I never get upset if people use like lame strategies to kill me, but if you want to really tilt me and you play against me, just like, if you kill me with a random crit, be like, oh, sorry for the random crit. Or if you body shot, be sorry for the body shot. Or like, sorry for the taunt kill. Like, just say you're sorry, like, for doing some bullshit stuff. That, for some reason, that just annoys me to no end. Like, I can get killed by random crit all day and body shotted all day and trick stabbed and corridor stabbed and no matter whatever stabbed. And it doesn't matter, but as soon as you start apologizing for like let's say you play soldier and you fucking juggle me like a clown juggles balls in the air. And you're like, oh, sorry for like the perfect juggle. I'll be like, oh god, why are you saying that? We don't need to be talking. You are the enemy. And then fucking god, I can't hit this other sniper and they're capping. Oh god, hit the guy. Ah, this is bad. And I don't want to peek unless there's a guy up there, which... Okay, so we got him. And there we go, back into spawn, and now we're back again. Only 10 seconds left. We can defend this. If we just... oh, shit. Okay, I missed near the Girardi. Alright, so now it's time to throw the P. Charge up, shoot that guy, prevent any kind of capping power. The sentry going up there, shoot the sentry, body shot the sentry, and there we go. Taking it out. And there we go, we won, yeah. So now it's time to attack. There we go, ready. So this is pretty fun. So I like shoot him, and he just crouched and he was already on the way up again. And then in the chat he goes like, I crouched, what the fuck? It's like, yeah, we can still shoot you while you crouch. It's not like the crouch jump jitter where it's a get out of jail free card. Just keep in mind that when you're crouched on your screen, you're still standing upright for everyone else, because there's actually a huge delay in you crouching and the enemy is actually seeing your crouch. A lot of people don't know that. But you know that now that I've told you. because there's also I made a couple of SFM videos showcasing this, like how crazy it is. And of course, here's some stabs. Of course, stabbing sounds usually means there's a spy nearby. And then we just work this angle, and you can see that the sniper that I killed is killing someone on my team, and I'm not sure where he is. I killed this other guy who just literally walked into my scope. All I had to do was pull the trigger, and I wondered, like, is he here? Because usually in the back there where I stood is pretty good, but I don't see him. So I'm just like, alright, just gonna keep my eyes open here. If I die, that's fine. Oh, there was a sniper. He throws on Durati, and this heavy doesn't want to attack despite being Ubered. Yes, there we go. And then we take our time, get the kill here, and you can see that already from when I've started. I've gotten a lot better, and I tried to get the spy, and nothing is as satisfying as like headshotting a spy that's about to stab someone on your team, especially like a medic or a heavy or something like that. It's pretty cool. But then jumping makes you predictable, and then this pyro captures like a true bro, dies in the process, and then I body shot that guy. Do you think he's gonna say something in the chat about a body shot? And this guy shoots me in the head, and I don't want to run, but he also doesn't pressure me, so there we go, calling for a medic, there we go, getting heals, providing Uber for the medic, then he's attacking at any point in time. Body shot, no scopes is good when you're as good as me. And then of course dispenser pick, most important pick of the day. Sentry got moved, we're just looking for, oh there's a sentry, can we get the medic? No, he's only got the medic. Alright, charging up, and then shoot the sentry, there we go, and never do that. Because this thing actually makes you take more damage when you hold it. But that doesn't matter. To the power of fast forwarding, we are back where we are, and then we're going to go through this area. Throws a Girardi on the sentry, that does nothing. And a lot of snipers never really maximize their damage output. I mean, while you're retreating, a lot of snipers will just turn their backs towards whoever is chasing them, just in order to like escape properly. But like at the highest levels, you should be able to navigate all maps in all directions, like not just facing them, but like sideways, because you run just as fast sideways as you run forward. You just don't run just as fast backwards as you run forwards. But if you do a little trick and you look to the side, there's like this whole tech you can do. You can run just as fast backwards as you do forward. But yeah, something I would do, like, as a sniper, if you run forward, you can jump, keep your momentum, do a 180, do a body shot, do a 180 again, and keep running. But, like, even in the highest level of, like, even Highlander and stuff, the snipers who play are just such wimps that they just turn their back to the enemy to take the shortest route. And even though the enemy could be very low on health, they're missing out on important chip damage that could potentially turn the battle in the tide of their favor. Or tide the battle in their favor, or favor the tide battles. You know what I mean. So here we're trying to work at a little angle. There's a spy. Gets found out. Frankie Dagger dies. Fate that I will probably soon have. There we go. Like this angle right here, it's very easy to hit headshots. Unless they're jumping and crouching like a bunch of glitch abusers. Still managed to get the headshot though, but he picked up Outback and he got healings, so that means if I quick scope a soldier, he will not die to a body shot. That is important information for all of you soldiers out there who keeps getting quick scope body shotted and don't use the conjurer. That's something to keep in mind. Anyway, and there's that other sniper who keeps complaining when I kill him. And there we go, shooting him while he's standing. He's like, what? Shot him in the face while he was standing. Apparently that is a concept that is hard to grasp for some people. And then we get stabbed. You know what happens. Addictions is like, well, the sniper thing wasn't working, maybe spy. And yep, spy is good against non-Razorback using snipers if our team is not very proficient at this. So here I tried to like shoot him, and you can see he's using everything in his repertoire to dodge, and it's not because he's good at dodging that he survived that, it's because my aim is fucking terrible. And then I shoot first, and this guy quick scopes and it comes in so good on his behalf. Very well played there, capitalizing on my mistakes by standing in the open. I think this is a spy. It absolutely is a spy. Did eat a headshot there, I think. I'm gonna go back down here. Look for someone to shoot. I like that's how slow my reaction time was. I actually popped Uber, and then like a good second later, I was like shot him. It's like, oh wait, actually he can't take damage. Whoops. But then you see like headshots, body shots. As long as you get teammates to support and have teammates in front of you, being a sniper is very easy. Sniping is very hard if you have to stand in the front. So if you're ever in a game with me and I'm in front of you, maybe you should just try holding that W button and be a bit more aggressive. Given that you're one of the classes that should be at the front, unless you're like an engineer working on shit in the back, or you're a medic, or another sniper who wants a meat shield, and that's fine. So we're just gonna wait for this push to come through, push this cart, shoot the demo in the head, just taking up a chunk of heals. And then of course people, I don't understand this, why you're standing in the choke. You can just literally walk out here at any point in time. You just like, there's only one guy that's dead on my team, and this choke was full of people, and now they're not here. They just, there's some people who just stand in the choke and then they're like, all right, let's retreat in full health. And it's like, that's all I can say. Oh yeah, and then we have like the fucking hello, I watched Muselk in the past, and the new Rancho Relaxo is using the banjo and being useless to my team because this is fun. So then you might be pulling like, why don't they just follow the 50-50 rule that someone made up? That's dumb. And the reason is, if they're the only two people that's just doing like this, we can just fucking kick them. And that's what we do eventually. First I ask the red spy if he can go and kill him. Because that's usually what's get like these guys to like stop, is if they keep getting killed over and over, so they can't like be funny and stuff. But man, I thought I was gonna make a video on that, this whole like 50-50 stuff and this rule and stuff. It's like such a gatekeeper, like kindergarten way of like addressing your audience and be like, if you do this, then you can't do that, because the majority of people will do this. And they're like, there's an issue between tryhards and casuals, and this is a real issue that exists in Team Fortress 2. And I can't help but think, no, it's fabricated for the sake of this video, or maybe it's just in your mind. Because here's how it happens. Let's say I'm feeling particularly sadistic, and I want to play high tower, and I actually want to capture it. Like the reason I don't play Payload race is because nobody plays it properly. People like, it never ends, and it's not fun. But a lot of people like to treat it as like a deathmatching and run around and press the suicide button after they taunt, and they find this endlessly hilarious to no end. And then let's say I join, right? And then I start capping, and they're like, no, don't cap. And I'm like, fuck you, don't tell me what to do. I'm doing the objective. Fuck you. And it's only me doing the capture. The rest of you fucking around. And then eventually, after like trying to capture and not being able to capture, and seeing that my teammates are generally not interested in capping at all, it's just me, and it doesn't work, because whenever I get close, I die, because my team isn't there. It's like me versus 6 guys, right? I can't win. So what happens is that I say, fuck this, and then I either decide to just join in on the fun, or I just fucking leave and play a map that isn't shit. And never come back again. So the problem just sort of sorts itself out. And then you have like this other way, when people like these are just like playing for they say play it for fun. I just call it being useless in the game. Like this guy just sitting with a taunt, and it's basically just helping us lose, right? You're basically sort of griefing in a way, but the game allows you to do so, which is fine. But thankfully Valve has provided us with the tools to kick people that do that. So that's what we did. I think we already kicked one guy. I wasn't looking at the chat while I was rambling about this stuff. But yeah, like these sort of troubles between like tryhards and people who are useless or don't play the game like the way you're supposed to. They're like, I'm gonna play checkers, but we are not gonna move the bricks or the pieces because that's fun. We're just gonna make
the queen play a little banjo or something like that. And maybe they will even like remove bricks from, like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if we both just removed a pawn from each side of the board? That'd be hilarious if we did that. But yeah, problem sorts itself out. Useless people get kicked, and tryhards will eventually get bored by killing the weak and helpless. Because, like most people, you enjoy killing stuff that gives you some kind of challenge, or, like where you have some resistance for the most part. So you actually don't need to make a rule. You can just let people play and don't fucking tell them what to do or what to say or feel or think or how to act or something. But that's just me, you know. I like to think that people are sentient and they think and they act independently of what others tell them. So yeah, there we go. Killing this guy, and you can see like crouching can be predictable as well if you have. And he's like, stop targeting me for fuck's sake. And to that, I've just retorted, stop being a target then. The disconnect button is right there, dude. If you don't want me to kill you, you shouldn't be standing in places where I can kill you, idiot. So yeah. I'm not sure if you are of the type that needs to be told how to act or what to do, because usually I like you know, I think of myself as, like, you know, superior because of the way I am. But I also think that my viewers are superior to other viewers because they watch me and I'm superior, and therefore my content is superior and everyone who watches is superior. So I feel like there's a lot of stuff I don't need to tell you to do. Like, don't do this or don't do that. Like, oh, don't say bad things about my channel. Like, you can say whatever you want in, like, the comments or in Discord or something, but if you just start saying stuff that, like, isn't true, that is, like, it's not an opinion, it's, like, a fact that is wrong, that's the only time I remove you. And it's not like, oh, you called me an asshole. Then I'll kick you. I mean, if you call me an asshole for no reason, then sure, I'll kick you. But if you're like, dude, you kept killing me, like, every time in that game, you're an asshole. I'll be like, yeah, that's right. So you gotta have a reason for the assholeness. Makes sense? Makes sense. I didn't get the headshot there. Oh, that was unfortunate. So yeah, also, I really gotta take my hat off to those who try to do, like, YouTube full-time. Because before I left for my vacation to Korea and Japan, I had to make all the videos and edit it. I did that all in one day. I didn't record it all in one day. I did the editing and producing in one day, and at the end of it, I felt depressed. Almost as depressed as this loss. Fucking quick fake medic is the reason we lost. Anyway, it's good to be back. Hopefully my chronic tiredness ends soon as I regain my strength. And thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the custom balance server.